Alright, hello everyone and welcome. We are playing Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. This is a 2006 Nintendo DS game, and it is a follow-up to Castlevania Bloodlines for the Sega Genesis. This game is somewhat notable for having a very anime art style, and for having a kind of interesting system where the characters are sort of a tag team group, which is kind of interesting, kind of unique. So you'll see what I mean when we go to play it, but it should be relatively self-explanatory. We are playing this on the Dominus Collection version of the game. I was debating using a ROM hack that replaces all of the terrible anime art with Ayami Kojima portraits from the Gacha game, but I kind of decided against doing that. My controller just disconnected. Give me a moment. Let's see. Come on, controller. You can do it. But I decided against going the ROM hack route because I wanted to be able to have both of these screens here. As you can see, my mouse is moving on them. I wanted to have both of these screens there. Just because I thought that would be ideal. So, come on, game. Why aren't you accepting my controller anymore? Give me a moment. Okay, fix that issue. All right, so we're gonna press new game. We're just gonna name it J and C for Johnathan. Ooh, actually, let's see. I can do J and C for Johnathan and Charlotte. They are the main characters of this game. You can make an emblem. I don't really remember what this does. Okay. This is harder than it looks. Why did it turn the whole thing this way? Oh, and then you have some presets. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. There we go. "1944. The world is in chaos. The Second World War has claimed millions of lives, leveled cities, destroyed nations. The souls of the war's dead blanket the planet, lost, hurt, and angry. Their anguish summons an accursed castle of legend. It has appeared many times throughout history, bringing with it evil and darkness. The castle of Dracula, the Lord of Darkness. It arrives in mankind's darkest hour to push us over the brink, into ruin." Henrik, hello, Anjane, Anjani, maybe is how that's pronounced. Hello from the Netherlands, hope you're doing well. Thank you, I am doing well. Hope you're doing well. "That whip, there's no mistaking it, you're Jonathan Morris." "Good eye, and you are?" "Ah, forgive me, I am Vincent Doran." "By order of the church I have been awaiting you." "To think that the master of the legendary vampire killer would come here, a blessing indeed." "Too bad he can't actually use it." "Charlotte, can't you even pretend to play along for once?" "Well, that's the truth, isn't it? You can't lie to a priest." "What? Are you suggesting that whip's a fake then?" "She's right, I can't use the vampire killer. This whip wasn't originally within my family." "You've heard of the Belmont family, haven't you?" "Why, of course I have. They've used that whip for generations to destroy Dracula. And that family is related to the Morris family by blood." "Been doing your research, huh? Unfortunately, the fact is we're not the true successors." "But hey, no problem. No problemo. We've won every battle till now without the whip. Not one loss. Not only that, but I'm here too. Yes, I was wondering about that. You are? Well, excuse me. If you're from the church, then remember this. I am Charlotte Owlin. Charlotte. I've heard that name before. Charlotte. Oh. You must be the great magician everyone's been talking about. Great, you say? Unbelievable to think that she was a mere child. Oh, well, I mean, such a lovely young lady. You heard that? Johnathan, he called me lovely. So anyway, Vincent, you've had some business with me? Oh, yes, I do. I have been ordered to assist you in your quest. I've brought potions with me, but, well, what? It's a matter of economics. You want us to pay you, right? Well, if you insist. Sure, no problemo. I think we can take care of that. You can take care of that. But more importantly, the castle. Is that really Dracula's castle? No one has seen Dracula thus far. However, the church insists that it is indeed Dracula's castle. No doubt about it. This castle is pulsing with dark magical power. I can't imagine it's anything but the castle of Lord Dracula that I studied in the books. Sounds like fun. Come on, better get going then. Charlotte? Right with you. Be careful. I'll search for a safe place. I'll meet you inside. Farewell. All right, so here we go. Good old classic Vania here, in the sense that Johnathan uses a whip. He cannot switch weapons. He is a little bit dexterous compared to some Castlevania protags, but we're back in basically juiced mode. He can't cancel his backdash, unfortunately. And we're seeing some HUD and design elements that would come back in order of Ecclesia here. Be careful. So, you can talk to Charlotte. If something's troubling you, it's important that we talk. I can handle things myself. I prefer it that way. Let's just both do our best. Various guides, our bestiary. Why does Johnathan sound like he came from a different time period? This is just Castlevania. This game has fantastic music. It doesn't sound super traditionally Castlevania, but its music is amazing. Charlotte. All right, and here we have our gimmick of this game, switchable protagonists. So you can switch between Charlotte and Johnathan at will. Call partner with B, press again to send partner away. And you have assists. I can't get the bridge to open on my own. Maybe if there were two of us. Pressing B to call your partner will help you. Here we go. Johnathan. So pretty neat mechanic here. So slow. Oh, we already got some meat. So there is a ROM hack of the DS version of this game that replaces all the sprites with Ayami Kojima art, mostly from the Gacha game, but I believe in some other from some other like handmade portraits as well from fans that are done in Kojima's style. That was what I was going to play, but then the Dominus collection came out and everyone really liked it. The Dominus collection, I mean. So I figured maybe I would go ahead and play this version instead. I don't think that's too crazy. You know, I really, admittedly, I kind of hate the anime art that this game would go on to use. And it's a follow-up from Dawn of Sorrow, which also switches to very anime art. And that's a bummer to me because Ayami Kojima's art is incredible and kind of very identifiable for the series. Eat book. Oh no. It's okay, we survived. Throwing knife used by hunters. Press up and X to use. Consumes MP upon use. There we go. So this game's kind of interesting because it uses a lot of concepts and ideas that just like kind of were in abandoned games in the series. You'll see some odd Castlevania 64 nods in this game as well. Just design-wise, I mean. I actually have a new piece of equipment for Charlotte that I should equip. It's the Tome of Arms, an encyclopedia of weaponry. Now, Charlotte's weaponry allows her, she's able to call weapons from books. Call partner with down B to have the partner stand on this. Oh no, I'm stuck. And this is how we can do some clever stuff like this. A burst of flame. Now this is Charlotte's gimmick. She can cast actual magic. And Charlotte's magic is pretty darn powerful, but kind of hard to use. I really should be using my leverless for this, but... Summon a skeleton to use in battle. Throwing axe that is especially powerful. And now we can see you can actually equip sub-weapons. So this game is like a really interesting mixture of old Castlevania and new Castlevania, in that it actually is kind of evolving the Symphony of the Night pattern of like having different mechanic or different like equipments and stuff like that, while also having each character have like set weaponry. Hi Zam. Protects the head from harm. This is our teleport area, our first one. But it's okay, we don't need to worry about that. But yeah, I opted to go with the Dominus Collection version, not only because people really seem to enjoy it, but because having the two screens on the right while playing is actually pretty nice for you all, I think. I figure it makes a better viewing experience, so we miss out on some of the cool Portrait of Elegance art. Portrait of Elegance is the name of that the mod that people use to mod in the Kojima art, but, you know, that's okay. Something's here. It's not human. A monster? No, wait, I sense no evil from him. Ah, you can sense my presence. Who are you? A ghost, as you can see. Ghosts have no need for names. Incredible, he managed to stay sane despite the castle's evil influence. How is it possible? I don't know about you, but he sure seems shady to me. Think what you will, it's your choice. However, can you truly destroy me with a whip you can't even use? Only one way to find out. Wait, hold on. How do you know he can't use the vampire killer? Huh? I find it very odd to find a ghost not controlled by the power of Dracula's castle. A smart girl compared to this foolish boy. Just before I died, I cast a magic barrier on myself, binding my soul to this place. I'm free from the castle's control, but I'm trapped here. But a paranormal entity like you can easily be affected by magic. Casting a barrier that repels the castle's power is impossible, even for me. Just who are you? My name is meaningless, but I suppose you need to call me something. Very well, call me Wind. Mr. Wind. Just Wind is fine. All right, Wind, what are you doing here? Didn't you hear him? He's trapped here, remember? I understand that. But if he truly has this much power, he could use other methods besides just binding his spirit here. My. You really are a bright little girl, aren't you? Stop treating me like a child. My name is Charlotte. Okay, got it. And who is this kid? Who you calling kid? It's Johnathan. Johnathan Morris. The reason I'm here, simply put, is regret. I will not rest until the lord of this castle is vanquished. I thought I would lend assistance to those who might defeat him. But if you can't move from here, how could you help us? In spirit form, I am able to grant items and techniques, I once possessed in life. I think they'll be of great help to you. In that case, please help us. No, I've been able to do fine without any of his help so far, so why don't you just... Right, so far. But this is Dracula's castle. Even if you could use that whip, we would still be in great danger. Don't you remember your father? Enough about my father, a dead man who leaves me to fulfill his destiny. Forget him. Sorry, but still. No, wait. I'm sorry. I guess I got a little carried away. My controller keeps fussing. You might be right, Charlotte. Wind, perhaps we could use your help. Would you help us? If you can complete the tasks I give, only then will I help you.
How are things?
Alright, preparations. The priest should have some useful things for you in the next room. Get the potion and map.
This is your training.
The priest should have some useful things for you in the next room, blah, blah, blah. Deal. Let's go, Charlotte. So, Wind is a quest giver. If you can complete the tasks I give, only then will I help you. Yeah, so he's a quest giver. He gives us access to various things. Convenient for us. Oh, I can't slide, so I can't go under there yet. Oh, well, welcome back. So you're selling your potions here? There aren't many now, but my stock will increase little by little. For a price, right? Yes, I'm afraid so, Master Johnathan. Don't try anything shifty, and don't even try to lie. Still, it is true that rural churches are short on money, or so they say. Thank you. You're lifesavers. Anyway, please have a look. What can I do for you?
I'll make you a deal.
We get some different weaponry. Tailcoat. Sunglasses. Engineer boots. Some color pearl ring. Master ring. Ring that increases the mastery received. Interesting. Forget-me-not. Necklace patterned after a beautiful flower. Shuriken. Dart. So we have just a bunch of different skills and spells we can buy. Some different weapons. I think the brass knuckles are actually pretty well liked. Why is my controller disconnecting again? Alright, hold on, folks. Alright, fix that again. I probably don't need to buy too much right now. I'll pick up the brass knuckles just to have them.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Johnathan can equip different weaponry. He just starts with the whip. I think people like this weapon because it's fast. If you can complete the tasks I give, only then will I help you.
Well done.
Lizard tail received, slide into narrow spaces with down and A. Now you should be able to advance deeper into the castle. If you complete the tasks I give you, I shall teach you even more, including magic skills. Master them, and I might entrust you with some items from my past. Sounds good to me. Oh, one more thing. Regarding the castle's lord. You mean Dracula, right? I've read books about him. Dracula isn't this castle's lord. What do you mean? Isn't this place named Dracula's Castle? It is indeed Dracula's castle. However, the castle's lord is a vampire by the name of Browner. I've heard nothing about him. As one would expect, his identity has been kept secret for years after all. He infuses magic into paintings to increase his power. You will undoubtedly come across his paintings in this castle. Search for these paintings. He's using the paintings to make the castle's power his, isn't he? Still, we won't have to face Dracula. That's good news, right? Be careful. His power grows stronger by the minute. No problemo. We will get you the revenge you've been waiting for. That's a promise. Trust us. Johnathan might seem unreliable, but he'd never break a promise. That's reassuring. Very well, best of luck to you. All right then. Let's go find these paintings. Okay, and that's all that button does. Oh, and that's what that one does. Okay. Neato. Crimson Rabbit says hello. Hello, Crim. This painting, its power is incredible. Must be one of those paintings. Without a doubt. I've got it. Care to share? This painting's function, Browner is using it to control the power of the castle. Well then, let's hurry up and rip it to shreds. Impossible. Anything we do will be pointless. From what I can tell, based on the theory of curse amplification, this picture is a multi-layered pseudospace barrier. A kind of paranormal phenomenon. Okay, and what's that mean in human language? In short, think of it as a series of walls that surround the magic controlling Dracula's castle. The painting itself is just the outermost wall. As soon as you break it, it'll regenerate. It's unbreakable. How convenient. So now what? I'll sync up my magic with the painting so we can enter it. That'll be the best way to seal the castle's magic away. The risk is quite high, though. No problemo. Come on, what do we have to lose? Okay then, here we go. So here we go. This is the gimmick of Portrait of Ruin. Much like Order of Ecclesia, Portrait of Ruin is a relatively linear game with some Metroidvania elements on a level-by-level basis. And because this game is so level-oriented, each portrait serves as a singular hub level. Here, the vision of the artist is fully realized literally. So, here we go. This is where we are. We are in the portrait now. The City of Haze. Oh. Vampire Killer gives us a range benefit, but it is very weak because Johnathan can't technically use it. Clover Tiara. Go straight to Charlotte. So this game is actually pretty beloved by a lot of the fan base for being kind of weird. It's kind of it's just a very odd Castlevania. It's not super long. It's got a lot of extra modes. So this game actually has 2 additional campaigns that we'll play through that I'm pretty excited about. And in general, its levels are pretty interesting. The sprite art is incredible. I actually like the way this game looks significantly more than Order of Ecclesia. Anime portraits notwithstanding, I think the portraits in Order of Ecclesia are a little bit better. But yeah, overall, this game is just really, really neat. I think a lot of people wrote it off on release because of how different it was, but it has since gotten quite popular. And I think in people's memory of the series, it has been relatively well respected. You know, it's fondly remembered at the very least. I don't know how well it sold upon release. I know it was kind of criticized at the time for its relatively linear nature, but it's got really neat gameplay. Give her corsage, small snowy white flowers. And we'll save. And now she finally has an outfit that she can wear, and he has leather cuirass, so we are doing better. These guys are hard to beat. There we go. I really like the music in this game. Oh yeah, so this guy, if Charlotte's out on screen, he won't attack. He'll just propose to her repeatedly. I don't remember what hearts are actually used for. I think they just recover mana, maybe. Augie Doggy just subscribed with Prime. Thank you very much. Are you an artist? I might know you if you're an artist. Or I might be familiar with your work. Ah! Got it. Oh, thanks for the follow, Jowie, as well. That's nice. Picking them up today. Now, I've only ever played Portrait of Ruin once. I've actually never done the secondary campaigns for it. We're getting into the games in the series that came out pretty late in the series history. So these are the games that I had on my DS and I played once and then moved on to other stuff. Sandals, wow. Augie says, I am not, but I believe we crossed paths at BLFC, which is why you recognize. Oh, that would make sense. That is why I'm recognizing your name. I remember. I hope you had a fun con. Augie says, it was a very busy con for me, but it was fun. That's good. A basic combination where both partners take turns attacking. Use up and Y to use, consumes NP on use. So here we go. This is sort of Portrait of Ruin's big gimmick mechanic, is that you get combination attacks for your characters. Super moves. Why is my MP like that, though? Oh, it means I have enough. When my MP is flashing, it means I have enough to do a combo attack. Gotcha. I get it.
Johnathan.
Ouch. Enemies that just fly barely out of your reach are the worst. There we go. Zam says, speaking of Cave Escape, I need to watch the tank top I got and get pictures of my first cosplay I've ever put together. Hell yeah. Post it and tag it. Tag one of us. Tag the No Playing account. I'd love to see it. We had a very productive BLFC for null playing planning. At least Ka and I did. I don't know. Keith was kind of not super involved because this is all the background planning that Ka and I have to do about like organizing the accounting and the asset pipelines. I talked with Keith a little bit about merch and stuff like that, but right now we're in full on like organizational mode, planning for what the next campaign will be and how much it's going to cost us and what the asset pipeline is going to look like and the timing of getting all the assets done. So Sim says, I'm doing OG Jet and I need a few more things for Snapper. Hell yeah. Well, we truly would love to see it. I'm very excited about the new season. It will be very different, I think, than what people are expecting, even the people that think they know what they're getting. We're doing a lot of stuff differently this time, and I'm very excited about it. Oh yeah, the 3D enemies. I forgot about these. They're just kind of flexing the DS's 3D capabilities here with this one. Nothing. Okay. Now, granted, it will be a little while before we do. Piecemeal says, picked a system for it yet? Yeah, we picked a system very early, but we're not telling anyone what it is yet because we have stuff we got to do first before we can share that information. We'll put it up in an announcement stream sometime in the future. We're going to do a, most likely, this stuff will be on the Patreon soon, but we have some behind-the-scenes stuff that we're working on and some sort of basic engagement stuff that we want to do. We want to do a patron Q&A. We want to do, we're currently putting together a pretty cool, I think, behind-the-scenes thing, project, just to kind of showcase some cool stuff and talk about how the pie is made, so to speak. So that'll be fun. But we're trying to make a bunch of video content that kind of goes over how we do what we do, and that none of that is super top secret, but we are just waiting until we have a better positioning to put it out before we get into it deeply. You know, branding and all that. I know a lot of people here, you know, there's 20 something people watching right now, I think, between YouTube and Twitch. Summon lightning in the shape of a cross. Oh yeah, that's our item crash. Cool. Not item crash, but our combination attack. I know there's only like 20 people watching right now, and then people will watch later. They'll watch the VODs and stuff, but I generally... We have to run GPG, you know, like it's a business. Like we need to make sure that we're doing things functionally, and in as much as we like all of our fans and all of our watchers and the people here in this chat, you know, I would consider you all more close to me than most fans, right? Like we get close to 5K views per episode in like an average month, right? You know, from the time of airing to the time the next couple of episodes come out, and that's awesome, but that's a lot more people than just you all. So, you know, we get a lot of passersby, and we get a lot of like more, I don't want to say like fair weather fans, but just like foot traffic, I guess is like the best way to put it. So, you know, it's easy to forget among all of the people here who are super tightly connected to me and the rest of us, like, in as much as we love you all, our super fans and stuff like that, we do have to run the show like a business based around the people that are just foot traffic. So when it comes to things like what our future plans are and, like, for lack of a better word, like spoilery material, like I can't really talk about a lot with you all, just because we have to run it like a business, and we have to do things like plan patron Q&As and make trailers and, you know, do all that hype manny PR stuff, because it is, I mean, that's just how, you know, running a business works. No, what? Darn it. How does this work?
Johnathan.
There we go. Call a partner to use their skill or magic with right bumper. Cool. So I can quick cast with Charlotte now. Convenient. And I feel like most people play this game 95% of the time as Johnathan and then calling in Charlotte where she is useful. Because she is much weaker than Johnathan overall. Hi, Autumn. She is much weaker than Johnathan overall, but unless you're using her magic all the time, you know. Save that game. Ah. Yay, level up. We're progressing really far right now without going up, so I think I'm going to turn around real quick. We have the save point, so we have no lost progress if we end up losing. Autumn says, just watch Fire Walk with Me. Holy God, that was rough. Fire Walk with Me is great. If you haven't watched the missing pieces, you absolutely should. There's an edit of the film called the Q2 edit that cuts the missing pieces into the movie in the order that they appeared in the shooting script for Fire Walk with Me. That, like, basically it just makes it a director's cut. It's very, very worth watching. Very excellent movie. Cheryl Lee gives one of like the greatest horror movie performances of all time in that film. Like truly next level stuff. Hell.
Charlotte. Johnathan. Charlotte.
I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's what that one does. Neat. Wait, there is a way up in there. What am I not understanding about this? I can't reach up there. Huh. Alright, so it must be a shortcut to come down, maybe? Church. Oop, I meant to duck. Save the game. All right, now we can go. Nope. Hoopalanda. Roomy robe with large hanging sleeves. Sure, we'll give that to Charlotte for now. There haven't been any invisible walls yet. Maybe there are some and I just missed them. I mean, I guess I say invisible walls, breakable walls. I guess there was that one in the ceiling in that room that I couldn't figure out how to get open. Nothing there. What's over here? Teleport room. Got it. Oh. No illusory wall, but there is a save point. Lots of save points in these relatively tiny levels. All right, first boss. The Dullahan. Oh, ouchie. Leave me alone.
Johnathan!
Nope, was too close there. Oh, we got stuck. So we got our first game over. Looks tough for a first boss, says Krim. Yeah, this game is known for having kind of tough bosses. Nope. Oof. We gotta keep his head away.
Charlotte!
Krim says that's crazy. Yeah, he's tough. We'll get him. Oop. Gotta be in serious mode. It's best probably to use Charlotte just to block off his ability to grab his head. Nope. No. See. There we go. Damn it. Not fast enough. Oh, not fast enough. What? No. Got comboed. I need 15 experience for a level, so we'll grind that out real quick. There we go. 445 for the next one. Let's see if this makes any difference. So we really got to pay attention to the head whenever he stops. Oh, God, his range. No. Oh, okay. Well. Okay. No. Why are you? We'll get it. Oof. There we go. That was easy. I just had to make sure I was using Charlotte. Whew, that monster just now seemed to be the core of the magic energy. Meaning Bronner can't use the castle's power now? No, not quite. His control of the castle's power has decreased a bit, but... Decreased a bit? I think there's something else. My oh my. I knew I smelled something. Seems like some maggots got inside. A vampire! My, such an attitude. You dare disrespect somebody of my caliber? I am a lady, Lady Loretta. You probably think your little victory has weakened us a bit. However, I do have some tragic news for you. This wasn't the only one of Father's paintings. I know that. I can obviously tell by sensing the movement of the magical energy. What an amusing sight. A child who fancies herself an adult. Let's take her, Charlotte. Right with you. The whip! Johnathan, what are you doing? Unfortunately, I have strict orders from Father not to fight you. Now, if you'll excuse me. Why did you stop attacking? It was like some strange power was... Oh, never mind. I'm sure it was nothing. I probably just imagined it. Sorry. Oh well. Like that vampire said, I sense other paintings. I can't pinpoint their exact location, though. We'll just have to find them. Let's head back to the castle. Alright, spring off partner's shoulders to jump again in midair.
Johnathan!
So...
Johnathan!
there is a way to scam a free double jump out of this. I don't remember what it is. But you should be able to technically jump, summon, and jump again immediately, which is kind of cool. Let's just finish up this. Oh. Hate these guys. There we go, Moonwalkers. Oh, these are boots that enhance the ability to walk backwards. We'll give her the enamel pinwheels because those are better for that, and then we'll give him Moonwalkers. Yeah, and that makes our backdash better. No real reason to go over there. We can head up here now, check around here. There we go. We're killing those things in a pretty solid amount of time now. Or at least it's not, we're not doing so bad with them. The cape. We can leave this room now. Grab those. And I don't think we can get through there yet. Yeah, we cannot. But there's a sword back there for us eventually. this way. Finish this corridor up. Longsword, nice. Velvet ribbon. That's for Charlotte, I think. While pushing an object, call your partner to help you with a push. There we go. Now we push this out of the way. And we are able to unlock that shortcut. I think if we just do this, we can also push it back and then jump on top of the thing over here, but I don't remember. If that's worthwhile or not. It is not. Okay. Really hard to time that. Ooh, and we got the falchion. Nice. Boost Constitution temporarily. All right. I think with that, we are pretty much done with this level. Another falchion. Oh god, so much damage. Now we can just drop down. And teleport out.